Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. We are back. We are back. We are back. Thank you for joining. Guys, let us know where you're joining from. I hope you're having a good Friday. It's nearly the weekend. So we're excited. We're excited. And let us know what you guys are up to this Friday. Are you having fun? I'm here with my mom.
Yay!
So I'm so excited to get the show started. Can you guys see us? Let me move more frame. Can you see us? Let us know. Happy Friday. Happy hello, hello, hello. Where you from? Where you guys from? Let us know. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Let us know where you're from, and then we'll start the show once we've got enough people on the live. Let's get this live to like about 500 likes, and we'll get the show started. Can you guys see us? I almost feel like I'm getting cut off the frame.
You wanna come a little bit this way?
All right. Yes. Maybe sit a little bit that way. Okay, is that better? Is that better?
You're good. I think you just want to check on that screen there.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, and then I'm gonna sit a bit more forward so I'm not blurry. All right, two gorgeous queens. Thank you, Naya. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the show, guys. We're so excited to officially do this. We're so excited. Thank you for joining. Thank you for taking time out of your Friday to be with us. So yes, 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 yes. Once we get this, okay, we'll say about 100 likes and we'll officially start because we want to start. We're super excited. So let's. Okay, we're already at 150. So I guess we'll start. We'll start.
Oh, you said
All
150 or 500?
I know. I said 500. I'm like, okay, fine. We'll get it to 500. 500, and then we'll officially start. Okay, it's going up. Welcome, welcome, everyone. You're both so beautiful. I appreciate you.
We appreciate you guys.
Hello.
Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's know where you're joining from. Where you joining from? We love to know where you're joining from. Yes, yes, that would be lovely.
Yes, yes. You guys, let us know. Thank you for the likes. All right, so we're now at 700. All right, we're going to officially start the show. So guys, of course, thank you for joining. Thank you for being with us this Friday. I'm so excited for the weekend. So guys, let us know if you have any love dilemmas currently. If you're going through anything, you're going through heartbreak. Are you single? Are you in a relationship? Let us know in the comments. Just, hey, someone said hi, Flower. Hey, you're from Mexico? Hi.
Hello.
Hello, Melanie from Mexico.
Oh, Melanie, that's a beautiful name.
It is a very beautiful name. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. So we want to know if you have any love dilemmas, put them in the chat. So any love questions. So people have been asking us, how do I know he is the one? Okay, Lulu. Oh my God, hi. And I know you girls. You dress so good. Where did you know us from? Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining our live. So do you have any questions in love you'd like to ask Dr. B, who's a matchmaker?
Yes.
And we're here for you. Like, I was giving an example, like, how do you know a person is the one? Like, how do we know that the person we are investing our time in is the one? Is it a gut feeling? Or is it more instincts? That is the question. What do you think?
That's a very good
In
question.
your experience, what was it?
I think through my own experience, I had my own boundaries and sort of I had made it very clear what I really want. And I think there's one thing we missed to do. And a quick question is, can you ever do driving without learning how to drive? No. So basically, we go to school to do so many things. We go to school to even learn biology, which perhaps we'll only use just a percentage of it. We go to school to learn how to do driving. But one thing we neglect to prepare for is dating. And so most of us go into the dating life without even knowing what they are looking for in the first place. When you don't know where you're going, then any route will take you there.
I know,
right? Yeah,
Like-
so you want to be very careful.
So would you say if it's a feeling, is that a natural feeling or is it not natural if you want to know if someone is the one?
For me, I would actually put the word feeling out because feelings come and go. I would use a little bit of logic. And the logic in this case is where you've prepared a little bit. You know what exactly you're looking for. You know what are your deal breakers. You know what are your boundaries. You know what are your values. At least they need to tick some few boxes before you can even start engaging with them heavily emotionally.
Yeah, someone has asked, that's a very good point. Someone has asked how to avoid discussions in the best way. So what type of discussions would you want to avoid? Is there any discussions that are off limits? Let us know. Someone has said that there's a boy who gives me gifts every day. Don't we love that? Don't we love that? What's your love language? Is it gifts? Because if it isn't, then that wouldn't work.
Yes, that's a very important point. Yes, it becomes a green flag if the gifts, it's also your gifting in terms of love language. So you need to know your love language because they could be giving you gifts, but that doesn't tickle you a dime. It doesn't tickle you at all. So you need to know your love language so you can tell them to actually be more purposeful. But having said that, let's even assume that gifting is also your love language. Then enjoy. But my question to you is, what's the purpose? What is the purpose of doing all of this? Is he giving with the intention of getting into a relationship? Or
That's so true.
is he giving just as a friend, you're giving a friend a gift?
Red flag.
So it's very, very important to know the purpose. Why is he giving or she?
That's a really good point because everyone can have different intentions. And I feel like there's love bombing that can also happen at the beginning, which is something you need to identify, which is super important. Someone says, "Excuse me, I have a question. Where do you buy your accessories and necklaces and the green dresses?" Oh, thank you, thank you. So, in terms of the necklaces, we actually used to sell them. So if you want and are interested, send us an email and we'll definitely give you a link. We also have further links to the outfits on our Instagram. So you go to our Instagram and there's a link to like a lot of the outfits that were worn online. Someone has also said, how do you get over someone who liked you then suddenly stopped? I've put up the wrong flag. Guys, what do we think? Is that a red flag or green flag? Drop a red emoji or red flag if we've got one in the comments.
And so, what's the situation again?
So the question is, how do you get over someone who liked you then suddenly stopped? So
This
people are
person
saying
lied to you.
Okay. So how do you get over someone who liked you then they suddenly stopped liking you?
Oh, not lied. Okay, liked.
Liked, yes.
Okay.
Someone says red flag. Guys, if we agree, just put red flag in the comments so we can help a girl out. If someone just is hot and cold, likes you one day and could just stop liking you the other, it's a red flag.
It's a big red flag because if they really liked you and then they grew cold, then it means that you're not a priority in their lives. They have someone else somewhere, so it's a red flag.
Exactly. So guys, let us know if you have any other love dilemmas before we move into our next segment. We are so excited. Thank you, Michelle Amo, for sharing this as well. Welcome. We'll be pinning everyone's questions onto the chat so you can follow. Someone said, thank you. Needed to hear this. Yes, we're so happy to answer any of your questions, and as a community, we can help each other.
Yes.
I think that's so important. So, we have some really exciting topics we want to discuss. And on the topic of red flags, guys, let me know. I'm about to share a clip. Let me know if this guy is a red flag to you or a green flag. Let's get it on.
How y'all ladies doing? How y'all doing?
Welcome in.
How you?
Name and age.
My name is Miles. I'm 30 years old.
All right, Mouse, what do you do?
I'm a chef and a tattoo artist.
Okay, and what are you looking for today in a lady?
I'm looking for a woman, not just a lady. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody who know how to cook, who can handle home and be outside at the same time. I don't be out in the streets now, but I do like to go out every now and then.
Okay. You say you're a chef. What's your specialty in that area? What cuisines you make?
Definitely Italian food. That's definitely my big thing right there.
Court with a K. I'm 38.
All right, Court, why did you pop?
I popped simply because I am a very busy woman. I only get to cook probably about 2-3 times a week. And if that's like the first main thing that you ask, it may be a little bit of a conflict of interest if I can't and all of a sudden I'm not performing. I don't like it.
Okay. No, there's something about that, not cooking at all. I just like somebody I can cook with.
Yeah, right.
I'm a cook. Why would I?
You're a chef.
Right, I would cook the majority. Because I need to know you know how to cook.
I do know how to cook.
Okay.
But you could teach too.
All right, that too. You know, I can show you something new.
That is true.
You never know.
So, is she a type? Why? Why not?
She is. She got dreads. And see, my mother, she got dreads. So, you know, I grew up around her. So I like that. I like how she in the hills too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Conversation chicks, I'm 30 as well.
Okay. And why did you pop?
Initial attraction, but you just seem real cool.
No, yeah,
Like
for sure.
real cool. Like you were down to earth. Like we into the same stuff, but initial attraction.
Hey, that's all good. She my type. She's somebody I go out with, have fun with. Like I can see her at the club, stuff like that. I just kind of be scared, you know what I'm saying? You know, girls be having other side agendas and stuff going on sometimes, and she look like she got side agendas.
I got side agendas. He right.
I'm about to say, what you mean?
Side agendas, you know what I'm saying? They got side niggas. They got, you know what I'm saying? They got other little stuff going on. So you talk to me, you got to be, it's just me and you. That's it.
That's got to be a thing. Like you got to be like understood afterwards. Like when you first meet somebody, it ain't always just y'all two.
Oh, no.
They already single too. So it's like when they're not talking to somebody, then it's like, okay, you my favorite one.
I mean,
So
yeah, you're going to be my friend, but other than that, if I like you, I want you mine, is it.
Right, but that got to be talked about though.
Yeah, we talk about that.
Yeah. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
But I usually let that be known up front when I start talking to people before I invest my energy into it.
I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it.
All right, guys. That is a really interesting
That's so
interaction right there. And I'm kind of like in between to see if someone says I would not call him a red flag. I'm in between. I'm partial. What do you think, Mom? I'm really interested to see what my mom
I'm in
thinks.
between.
Ooh.
No, I'm just wondering, how did you put the question again?
Is he a red or green flag?
I think for me it's more of a red flag.
Ooh.
Yeah, I felt like he's too critical. He's too critical, and he's not being so sort of deep in his thoughts. He seems to be looking more at the physical side of things and judging from that point of view, and that doesn't really help. Perhaps it would be nice if he can ask the ladies a question instead of, for example, he said that he thinks that she could be there with a hidden agenda. It could have been easier if he asked her, what kind of a person are you looking for, something like that.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is so true. I feel like he jumped to conclusions way too quickly.
Yeah,
especially
that was
just
too
like looking at her and just judging her. Whereas, you know, I feel like, yeah, I mean, also her outfit, it does send a message. Like sometimes, depending on what you wear, it does send a message.
Yeah,
But I
very
feel like
true,
you know,
yeah.
you shouldn't. So we've got some interesting discussions in the comments. So someone says, and I'm gonna pin these. Someone says, he seems alright. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Elaborate. So she says, I would not call him a red flag. Okay. Okay. A lot of people are saying red. A lot of people are saying. If you think he's a green flag, let us know in the comments. I want to know why. If someone thinks he is a green flag, let us know. Because that would be really interesting. Someone says his vibe. Let me pin this one. This is really interesting. Someone says his vibe. His vibe is weird. I can't place him. Like he is hiding something. Doesn't feel authentic. I agree. I feel like he has like a hidden agenda. I don't know why he's too critical about these women. And also the questions that he asked are also very like...
Yeah, he's not going deep. So he's not touching the soul kind of questions. So it's a bit of a red flag. He's really so much at the service.
So it says, okay, all right. So Agnes, you say you changed your mind. It's true, actually. I like truth seekers. So sometimes I find it hard to decipher honesty from criticism. Ooh. So, okay, she says, I changed my mind. I agree upon reflection. He should have been more easygoing. Right. I think it's interesting because the way someone decides or the questions that someone asks can tell you a lot about who they are.
That's
but for me,
very
I'm
true.
actually going to change my mind too. And I'm going to give it a red flag. Someone says, okay, the bag. Okay, yeah. Are we feeling the bag? Are we
No.
feeling his outfit?
No.
Are we feeling his outfit? What do we think? Say yes. Say yes if you're feeling his outfit. Say no if you're not. Let's get some opinions in this chat. Oh, wow. Okay, so if we are feeling his outfit, then say yes. If not, say no.
No.
You're not. For me, it's a...
Especially the bag. He could have put it down. Why come with it?
I think he's trying to say something. I think he's on the move. Okay, Michelle Amara says yes, red. Okay. All right. So this next question is also this next video is very interesting, and I want to see what you guys think about this and how you would answer this question.
Can a talking stage be exclusive? Is it fair game until it's official?
I feel like the bigger issue here is the talking stage itself. Because a lot of people from this generation stay in this limbo of we just talking to avoid actually going on dates, actually building with the person, actually getting into relationships. How many times you sat with your friends and you asked them details about the person they're seeing? Well, what y'all be doing? Nah, we be talking. It's asinine. We are in our 30s and up. Talking stages, let's eliminate them. Talk about the time that y'all are going to set to go somewhere and do something. Talk about the time that y'all are going to meet up in person. Put your smartphone down. Go out on a real date so that we won't be having these conversations, because then the conversation switched from, can dating be exclusive? You see how that's a different question? People exclusively date, people casually date. That's a thing. But talking stage, what even is that? What are we doing? We are wasting our time. We will be talking to one person for a month that has not proved 1 ounce of intentional plans for you. It's a waste of time. A talking stage is a waste of time. Talk about the time that y'all are going to meet up and that's it.
Yo.
Because how many times have you seen people emotionally invest in someone they ain't never even been out with?
Right.
How many times have you seen these men and these women in these situationships? They done had sex, they done laid up, they done Netflix and chills, but they have not done anything outside of the house, vertically standing up. Y'all will be in these talking stages for years, investing so much emotional equity in someone that ain't built nothing with you. It's crazy.
Wow, wow, wow. I think when I watched this really hit me. And I don't know how many people on this chat. Let's just see how many people on this chat. How old are you? Just type it in the comments. What is your age? Are you over 30? Are you below 30? Let's discuss, because can we be in a talking stage at any point or even beyond 30s? Like, what is a talking stage? Do you know what a talking stage is? Have you heard of that? It's like a Gen Z type of word. You know what it means? Like, it means like you're talking to someone, but there's no definite like
Objective.
objective.
Oh, wow.
And imagine
wow.
your thought. Yeah.
Wow. Talking and no actions. Wow, that's just a waste of time.
Yes.
Really. I mean, you can talk, but when you're talking sense. You're talking objectives. You're making plans. You're actually laying out what you're looking for in life. So that's the kind of a meaningful discussion which leads to something, which has a goal-oriented, which has a purpose. So you're not just talking and wasting your times.
So we might be hitting some soft spots. Let's see what people are saying. So if someone says situationships are simply one person waiting for something better to come along. I'm going to pin that one. Yes, you can say it louder for the people at the back. Situationships are simply one person waiting for something better to come along. So if you are right now in a talking situationship, you might have to think. Someone says, wow, send me this video. I will send it to you. And I did ask about the ages of people in this chat. So we've got 30, 23, 35, 17. So, I mean, average, we've got like, yeah, about 30 and beyond. Are you guys single, in a relationship, or are you in a talking stage? Let us know. Someone else says, Agnes, we can talk, but I think there needs to be more intentionally. Our attachment times count. That is true. We don't have time to waste. We don't have time to waste. I feel like we need to learn how to be more intentional. I feel like when back in the days, mom and dad, you were way more intentional about like reaching out and approaching people and having the right discussions because you didn't have phones. So
yeah, so you're the emoji you're supposed to be sending me. So you have to sort of like learn how to talk. And because you don't have a phone to type anything, you just have each other. You find yourself talking sense. Yes, because I have no time to put an emoji to replace a whole sentence. So I have to say that sentence. And how much time do I have to say so many sentences? So the little time that you have, you become pretty deliberate. You become really purposeful. We're already talking on our third date. How many kids would you want to have?
On the third date?
Yeah. What are we really looking for in life? What are we looking at in 5 years from there? We're talking deep, serious stuff.
Oh,
so
wow. That is really interesting.
Yes, it is. And so when we met, we had to make it very clear that our goal was to complete our studies. So that was the main goal then. And when we completed our studies, we got married.
Oh, wow.
So,
and you are still going strong. This year is your 28th anniversary, isn't it? That's the 29th. 28th.
Yeah, 28.
Ooh,
28, guys, we are getting strong.
Yes, we can talk. Yes, we need more intentional conversations. Someone said, Michelle, it would scare me. Yes. So we'll move on to our next video. Guys, let me know what you guys think about this question and let's debate.
How do you let a man lead when you've been holding it down by yourself most of your life?
Oh, see, please give me a second to answer this, okay? Oh, when you have been leading for a long time or you've been independent, and I'm assuming it's coming from either somebody disappointed you, somebody let you down, so maybe some poor male leadership, absent father, anything like that. I'm just giving ideas. You're going to assume that the way that you can be safe and secure in your life is by being in control. You compensate for those things. And so sometimes what ends up happening is you also use leading and hyper-independence as a way to regulate your emotions, as a way to regulate the things that are happening in your life. So if someone comes into your life and they try to come in that position, it feels like a threat to you. And that becomes problematic. It becomes really hard for you to allow somebody to step in. It's harder for you to say, okay, I'm going to step back and I'm going to let you do it unless you work on where it's rooted in and where it started to begin with. Where did that independence start? Where did that hyper-independence start? Where did that leadership in yourself start? Did somebody let you down? Did people disappoint you consistently? Do you feel safer when you are in control? If a person comes in and tries to be in control, will it feel like a threat? Those are things that you have to identify first in order for a man to be able to come in and lead. Now, you need healthy leadership as well to break down those barriers. So someone has to show up consistently, and if they do not, you have to be vocal about that lack of consistency. But you also need to be able to say, okay, for a minute, one time, let me step back and see what you're capable of doing. If they fall short the first time, it's an isolated event. The second time, if you notice that it's a pattern, I need to speak up now and let you know that I don't feel safe when you don't follow through, when you make a promise and you don't follow through, when I constantly have to rely on myself over you, when I have to take responsibility for things that you should be taking responsibility for. You have to be vocal about it. And if they don't change then, and you're being vocal about that, sometimes it's when we need some redirection. If redirection doesn't work, we need a boundary with a consequence to come through. But it really falls on you first. How can I step back for a second?
Wow. Wow. Tap the screen if you agree. Tap the screen if you agree. All our independent women. Oh my goodness. I think this video almost made me emotional.
Whoa.
Almost made me emotional. Yes. I don't know if you all agree. How many of you in this live can agree with what she's saying? Oh, wow. Someone says, oh my, letting a man take the lead used to scare me. Oh, wow. Used to scare my inner child. It takes true healing to trust. That is so true. So true. That is so true. What do you think about allowing a man to take lead and not having to be in control? Or do we have to also be in control? Maybe we do sometimes.
It's a very good question. I mean, how nice it is for me to take a back seat and just relax and enjoy the ride. It is that good. Men are supposed to be the head. They're supposed to be leaders. So when you don't allow them to bring in that leadership trait and element in them, then you're crushing their ego. You're crushing their ego.
Wow, every man has
an ego. But men are also made to be leaders, and they are enabled to do that. But what happens is, we as women, because of our own inner insecurities, we have decided to remove our own shoes and try to fit in the man's shoes. And then you realize they are too big for you to fit in them. you start burning out, you start complaining, you start feeling like you are neglected, you're not being listened to. Because when you do that, he also has to look for other shoes to fit him.
Oh, I was not expecting. Ooh! Double tap if we agree, double tap. Someone says your mom is speaking facts. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Guys, what do you guys think? Every man has an ego, and every man
is meant
wants
to be the head,
meant to be
the leader, and they feel good when you give them the chance to be leaders. It doesn't mean that you don't have your own space. The problem we have as ladies is that we are so much so competing in the wrong league. Instead of competing in our own league and allow the man to lead. How nice it feels. Because for you, you are more of a nurturing being. For you, you're supposed to be thinking as a nurturing person, as a nurturing being. Am I creating a nurturing environment where my boyfriend or my family can feel safe and secure? So ladies, let's join our own league. Our own league is easier to lift. It's easy.
Yes, yes. Oh my goodness, that is powerful. Someone says, thank you so much for the gifts as well. Someone says, I think you need to discern a man that has teachable spirit and emotional intelligence. Should. Very interesting. They've also gone to say, oh wow, also it's important to believe in God. If they live with God, they have a sense of accountability. Wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much for your points. And I think it's so important that, how do we teach? First and foremost, we need to teach men to lead. Because I feel like there's not enough men also leading. How do we, is it for us to teach? Or how do we encourage them or make them even feel, easier to lead? Or
Yes.
do we have a role that we're playing where we need to also be accountable for?
I think some of the key elements to look at are the traits. We all have different traits. And some people are so secure, others are anxious, and others are avoidance. Now, the best man you can ever have is a secure man, because then he never competes with you, he's never jealous, and he never feels out of his position. So he knows his position, he knows who he is comfortable in his elements as a man. And so as a lady, when you go around there, you're shining at work, you're driving a good car, you're wearing a nice dress, he does not feel threatened because he is very secure. If anything, he'll even support you along the way. But one thing the ladies should never let go of is to know their position as a lady. I am wearing a necklace here. This necklace looks beautiful. It makes me feel elegant. As ladies, those who have some spiritual beliefs, we are supposed to be the neck and the man is supposed to be the head. So when I wear this necklace around my neck, it looks beautiful. It feels elegant. And that is the beauty of being a woman. Are you beautifying yourself inside and outside?
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That is so, so important. Someone has said to your statement, when does a man have the right to lead you? And I think this is a really good question. And I wonder, should we ask Dad? That's a really good question for a man. I'm wondering, should I ask my dad? Should we call my dad? Should we ask? Let's say we get this live to like 2.8 or 3K likes, and then we'll get my dad's opinion on it. Oh, I actually don't know what my dad would say to this, but let's see. We can get this live to like, let's say 3K likes, and then we'll see what his opinion is. Let me call him, because I think that's a very good question, but I think also a man should be able to answer that. Let's get my dad's opinion. Oh, we're nearly 2.9. Okay, we're in 3K. All right, let's call him. A promise is a promise.
Oh, look at that. I like your screensaver. It's me and
Hello,
you.
Dad.
Hi.
Hey, we're on live. You're on live right now.
Oh, really? Fantastic.
Yes, and we wanted to ask you a question because we need a man's opinion. And the question is, let me scroll. It was pinned up. When does a man have the right to lead you? To lead you as a woman? When does a man have the right to lead you?
To lead or to leave?
To lead. To lead you.
Oh, wow. To lead, to take the lead, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, fantastic. I think, first of all, the man has the moral right not just to lead, but to protect. And that's why we are built bigger. We have muscles. Right. So our leadership comes in the form also of protection, guarding, and making sure that there are no foxes or wolves coming to touch our flowers. Indeed. So that's an important one. For me also, I think a man also has a social responsibility to lead, because we would like our dear ones to be represented well in the community. So we talk well about them. I like to especially just talk nicely about my flower and boast about her everywhere I go. So that's a show of leadership indeed. And then lastly, a man should always show some leadership in perfecting a craft. Maybe he's a professional, he's an engineer, he's a doctor, he could be a sports person and so on. They need to have something that they are leading in, that they are perfecting in. And if a man can do that, I think their flower would be really, really attracted to them.
Wow! Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for answering that question. We really needed your perspective. So thank you so much, guys. Let me know if my dad is speaking facts. Let me know in the comments if you agree or you disagree. But yes, thank you so much, Dad. Bye. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Love you.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
So there you go, guys. That is Papa Motiva, and I love what he says. Thank you guys so much. Someone says Queen is raising a queen. Thank you. His flowers is beaming with pride in love and happiness. Yes, isn't she blooming? Yes. He's speaking about his queen like that is unbelievably beautiful. Thank you. Green flags. Let's drop a green flag all around for the amazing men in our lives. So moving on to amazing men, I wanted to give a big shout out. And this segment is going to be something we're going to introduce, and we're going to be giving shout outs to people who have reached amazing milestones in their relationships. If you've had an anniversary, if you're engaged, and we want to say a big happy anniversary to Obama and Michelle, who celebrate their 33rd anniversary.
Really? Well done.
We love that.
Oh, well done, Michelle and Obama. Yes. Congratulations to you guys. We appreciate you. We adore you. Thank you for setting the pace and being such wonderful examples, especially to the young generation. Yes, may you live long to celebrate even bigger numbers. Yes, so we wish you all the best.
So, you know, they really inspire me, especially we need more representation of like Black love, and they're just at the pinnacle of it. I mean, they're just a beacon of joy and inspiration, and I'm so happy that they're going strong. And we love them, and yeah, representing Kenya, so green flags. So guys, if we have anyone on this chat who has reached a milestone, let's say if it's your anniversary, it could even be birthday, let us know in the chat. Birthday, if you're engaged, if you're married, if you're
wedding
anniversary. What else is there?
So many celebrations in life.
Not talking stage, right? They're
Not talking stage. There's nothing like that. There's nothing like a talking stage. Honestly, no.
Oops, all right. So you heard it from us. So guys, let us know. Or if you want, you can send us an email, and then we'll give you a shout out in the next live that we're on. But we're super excited, and we are just about to come to the end of the show tonight. I am so excited. I had so much fun. You all have been so amazing. Oh, green flag.
And for the dating.
Yes. And we have some exciting announcements. One of them being that we are coming out with a dating show. And guys, you might already know this, or you may not. We're having a dating show, and we're going to be able to match people based on core values, which is amazing, and the things that matter the most. So what we're going to do is we're going to do an open casting call here on live, where you're going to be able to share your profile, say who you are, why you're single, and perhaps someone on the live might be able to be like, hey, I want to match with that person. So it doesn't matter where you're from. Just go to the link in the bio on TikTok and apply, and then the next live we can bring you on as well. We'd love to feature you guys, because this is about you guys. So yeah, go to the link in our bio and we can have that. So we're excited. Hopefully the next time we're live, we'll have some people on sharing their stories about why they're single and what they're looking for in a match. So someone says dating show, congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you. And yes, so we're super excited. So don't forget, before you leave this live, to go to the link in the bio. And we are also super excited to be able to continue doing these live shows. So guys, if you have any suggestions or things you want us to include in these live shows, let us know. Someone has said, can I ask one question to your mom? Yes, you can. What's the question? God bless you and your family. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for joining. And yeah, don't forget to tap the link in the bio. And if you loved this show, give us some green hearts in the comments if you liked the live show, and we'll definitely continue doing these, and we'll have more segments as well. So put a green emoji in the chat if you've enjoyed it. And thank you so much. Mom, someone says, Mom, what Okay, we'll do some questions. Let's do some questions. We got time, right? We'll extend a little bit. Someone who says, what advice do you have to attract a long-standing relationship?
Oh, that's a very, very good question. So, to attract a long-standing relationship, I think one of the key elements that I would advise you to have is, as early as possible, try to think through what you want. Because when it is so clear what you really do want, the how to get it somehow shows up. So, but if you do not know what you really, really want, then every Tom, Dick, and Harry will be coming your way and you'll be falling for them because you do not know what you want. And so that is the starting point. If you really want to have a long-standing relationship, please make sure that at least you know what you want. Second, what are you bringing into the relationship? Are you preparing yourself, you yourself as an individual? Are you making yourself indispensable? What value are you bringing into the relationship? A couple of times we focus a lot on what we want to get. And I'm not so sure whether we also think, what do we want to bring into the equation? One thing personally I knew I would want to bring into the equation is a good environment where myself and my partner, then we would grow and know each other. So what that meant is, practically, I wasn't judging him. I was more tolerating. I was listening more. I did not go into the relationship with some preconceived ideas. Sometimes I have noticed there is a high chance that we even sabotage ourselves. We have that tendency to sabotage ourselves along the way. So the other person could actually be meaning everything right. But because we have not thought through what we are bringing into the equation ourselves, we end up sabotaging ourselves. And the reason I'm saying this is because we all have come from backgrounds where we have been sort of, one way or the other, have been preconditioned negatively about relationships. Perhaps you did not grow up in an environment where your parents were role models. And we're not going to condemn them because they did what they ought to do, thinking is the right thing. But with that in mind, it could also be that you have been hurt in the past. So what that means is that you're in a relationship bringing a lot of insecurities. So why not take a minute and ask yourself, what am I bringing into this relationship? Okay, I have one insecurity, and this insecurity has stemmed from coming from a background where my parents were not role models. So the question is, what do I do to make myself even a better person? Do I seek a life coach, a relationship coach? Do I listen to podcasts on relationships? Prepare yourself.
Wow. Let's drop a green emoji in the chat, guys, if you agree. Ooh. Preach it. That one really manifested to me, and it just sunk into me, because it's like, sometimes we might not have those role models. And someone has said, Agnes says, I struggle sometimes with a hot and cold energy to protect myself. What can I do? And I know there's a lot of people who are in the same situation. There's a lot of people who are in the same situation.
What are you protecting yourself from? What is that you're guarding yourself from?
That's true.
What is it? What is causing it? Why are you not just relax and just enjoy every moment of the day? Because let's look at it this way. Sometimes we spend every minute worrying so much that we cease to be in the present. We cease to be in the moment, breathing in and breathing out, hearing the birds in there singing the song. We miss to hear the rain. I've heard many people say, well, I don't like the rain. Yet you can do totally nothing about the rain. And if you can do totally nothing about something, please just let go and appreciate it the way it is. When it comes to relationships, please, 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 fill your mind with what is the best outcome of the relationship. And that's why I'm saying relax, be in the moment, and start enjoying even what's around you. And then have those preconceived ideas of the best outcome of a relationship. And then start enjoying it. Start even being grateful for it. Start being grateful for a good partner. Start being grateful for great children. Start being grateful for a nurturing partner. So start being more grateful. We are wasting so much time. We're wasting so much time on negative energy that takes more energy. How sweet and beautiful it is if we could spend more positive energy, have more faith. It is sweeter to do it that way than the other way.
Right.
Because you also benefit health-wise, if not even manifesting what you're thinking. So instead of being so negative, flip the coin to the other side and start being positive. Start being more positive, more outlooking, more energized positively, not negatively, positively. The key word here is positive. And be in the presence. Be in the presence, guys. Be present.
True.
The best gift you can give yourself is being present with yourself.
Let's drop an emoji in the comments if you agree. Mom is speaking facts. Someone said, Destiny, thank you. Being present is a gift, hence the name Presence. And I love this. I really do. Thank you guys for your question and thank you for opening up. Agnes, thank you so much. I'm a positive person, but in this aspect it can be hard. Thank you, Auntie. Sending you love, Agnes. Felicie says, I feel afraid to let a guy love me because I always been disappointed by the guys I liked. It doesn't have to be that way, and it can change.
It does not have to be always that way. Because sometimes we tend to be also too much clingy. And so when the person comes, we are too clingy, they have no even breathing space, we are all over them because we are not also busy doing something that keeps us going. And so you have to really reevaluate yourself. It's case by case. It's not always the same, that you're attracting the same person again and again and again, and that same person keeps hurting you. So it's not that you have different people or different men or partners hurting you. It's actually the same kind of a person you're attracting every time.
It's the same type.
Same type.
So it's not like it's everyone, it's just the same type of person.
The same type of a person
Wow.
you're attracting.
Wow. Wow.
And it happens mostly, yes, yeah, it is amazing. And it happens mostly if you're very domineering. When you are insecure, and like the lady said, when you are insecure, what normally happens is you try to sort of bring your insecurities through being too domineering, controlling. But then you realize, see, that's not your nature. That controlling takes your energy, takes you down instead of lifting you up. Because you are insecure. So the question then is, when you're that controlling, guess what happens? You get men, you'll be attracting a man who will come and be so subdued. And that is not the nature of a man. So then again you realize, I'm attracting a certain type of men every other time. And they are not fulfilling you. You end up getting hurt. But yet the problem could actually be also stemming from your side. And this is where we say it's good to get some relationship coaching, get some advice, listen to some wise ladies somewhere. And if you really need help, these are things that we also do. We help people to understand their personality traits.
Yes.
We help people to know what are their love languages. We help people to know at least who would be the most ideal person for them. So we help with all these things.
Exactly. So if you want further help, just send us an email. Just send us your question and we'll definitely respond. So our email is in our bio and we'll definitely respond. So thank you guys. Someone says, as a wife, this has been a popular question. As a wife, I wanted to ask, once you get married, how do you make boundaries and tune out in-laws / outsiders? Well, I have an opinion. I'm not married, but I feel like I can say something in case this is my I'm in this scenario, and let me know if I'm wrong or correct. But I feel like if the way your husband or your partner has positioned you is how his family is going to treat you. So if he has spoken very well about you, and he knows, he's the one in the relationship that knows his family the most. So if he has brought you into his family and his family are hostile, it's one way or the other, he has not had the right discussions with his family. Maybe the family has wanted him to go one direction and he went in a certain direction, and that's not something that you've not even been a part of, but it's not even your fault. But I do feel like there has to be some responsibility also in the partner that you do have, if you have frictions with in-laws, especially during the initial stages,
That's a very, very important point. Yes, that is a very, very important point. I love the way you have put it. It takes two to tango. So what I would add to that is that there's some key elements that we learned right from the beginning. So, and this is what we do. We've been married now for 28, going to 29 years. And one thing we always do is that if we are gifting his people, then it's me who does it. And if we are gifting my people, then it's him who does it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know. Oh, wow. That's really Interesting.
especially at the beginning.
Okay.
Because at the beginning is where you're trying to build trust.
Mm-hmm.
And so we made it very deliberate. I mean, after 5 years, 10 years of marriage, for sure you realize they have really accepted you into the family. But we had to sort of cultivate that good relationship. We had to be more deliberate how we cultivate a good relationship with our in-laws. So we made that as a deliberate move. So we agreed if, especially for the first 10 years, we did that religiously, almost like with no fail. Where if we are sending, let's say we are supporting my mother-in-law, it's me then who could send the money. So, and if it is, I could do it, yes, I could do it for his people. And then I could do it for his people and he could do it for my people. So for those 10 years, personally, I never sent my mom even a dime. So he could be the one to do it. And of course, when he's doing it, he does it and he says it's from me and Betty. But he's the one who is taking the lead. So that helped a lot to sort of cement our relationship with our in-laws both ways. Having said that, you might still have maybe one person or two in the family, the in-laws, who might not always 100% like you. So what you do with that kind of a situation is have a lot of respect for them. If they talk to you, let's say, or be disrespectful, do not fight them back. Just go slow on it. Go slow on it. We always say, go have dinner with them, but don't spend the night with them. It's kind of like a thing, to just tell you how far you should go. Yeah, with that kind of a person.
Yes, yes. I hope that answers your question, and I totally agree. I actually learned something new, and I'm definitely going to be implementing that. So thank you guys for this, and thank you for joining our show. We've come to the end, but we're definitely, my friend has just signed up. Oh, we would love her to be on the live. We'd love to, love to be able to match her, but that's amazing. Thank you,
That
Michelle.
is so amazing.
Yes, anyone else
amazing,
who wants to be matched,
amazing.
go to the link in the bio.
Go to the link in the bio, and for those who could be in Amsterdam, for example, if you also want to be matched, we can actually do it live, because this is where we are focusing on. We'll be moving around. Maybe soon we'll be in your specific countries. But at the moment, we are going to be having also a live one-on-one matchmaking show coming up. And if you're in Amsterdam, for example, within that area, it would be very good if you could apply and let us know, because you could be matched in person. Having said that, we are also matching virtually, so nobody misses a good chance. And that's why you should go on the link in the bio and please do apply.
All right, guys, thank you so much. And if you want us, we may be on tomorrow evening. We're doing back-to-back, at least a 3-day run, and then we're going to make this a weekly thing. So let us know what days you guys would want us to make this on a weekly thing, but we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, and let us know if this is helping you. Please, would love to hear your feedback, because we want to make this show very, very special and unique for you, and we want it to stand out. We don't want it to be just any other ordinary show. We want you people to actually benefit immensely from it, so that many more can also come and benefit. So, is it possible to grow this together? By you giving us your ideas as well, how you want this to stand out, be more exciting, be more captivating, and all that. So please be so much open to your ideas. And if you have any, even now, maybe we can give you another 2 more minutes. You can always just type And let's see.
You can also email us.
Or you can even email us.
Email open.
What do you think? What can we do better? What ideas do you have? Even about the matchmaking, doing virtual matchmaking. Yeah, if you have some good ideas, please, you can always type them here. Let us know if you're benefiting from this show. We want to make it very, very unique, and we want to make it special for you guys, specifically because you're following us. You have faith in us. You trust us. We have been on this journey with you, and we are feeling you're part of the family. So,
thank you, guys. Someone says thank you, Auntie. Thank you. God bless. God bless. God bless you all. Thank you for your time. Thank you. All right, then we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.